What's going on, everybody? Plymouth Jones here from ScrewUp TV.
And I am Tebow.
And this is What's Happening? Yeah.
PJ, what's happening with you?
Not a whole lot. A lot of stress.
All right, wait, no, we don't want to hear about that.
Nothing.
Good.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody, to What's Happening. I am Kibo.
I am PJ.
He's Play J today.
Play J today, guys. How you guys doing, guys? Welcome to What's Happening, our daily show where we tell you guys what's happening in the world of entertainment today. Alrighty, guys. As we see, Kibo was back in the booth.
I'm back. I got my chinchilla on. I'm feeling good,
Yes, sir.
I'm back from Hollywood. It's feeling good. Hollywood's treating me good. I'm rich, as you can see, covered in this fresh chinchilla.
Didn't you find that on the street? You found
yes,
that on the street?
But it's because I needed a hoodie because it's cold out here.
It is cold, but luckily
So it's not chinchilla. It's just like towel fabric stuff.
But we stapled it together. Guys.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Thursday, which means what? The show's tomorrow.
That's right. Tomorrow we got a show. If you're watching this tomorrow, then today we have a show.
We got a show. ScrewUp TV Live.
Come on down to the night. Where are we at?
The Night Gallery. Night Gallery, 7 o'clock on the dot.
Drop it like it's hot.
Like it's hot. Guys, we got live music. We got stand-up comedy. What else we got?
We got live music. We got stand-up comedy.
What else we got? We got improv. Yeah.
We got
sketch comedy.
We got all kind of good stuff. We got a variety of good entertainment.
One could say we have a variety show.
Yeah. That's a good name for it.
We got to change everything. The Variety Show.
Come tomorrow/tonight. That's what she said.
There we go. Alrighty. Hey, guys. A lot of real things are happening other than our awesome show, which you guys need to be there tomorrow night. But we just got done watching a trailer.
We sure did.
A teaser trailer to Antebellum.
Yeah.
That was Janelle Monáe's trailer, brought to you by the producers who brought you Black Klansman.
Right. Get Out.
Us. Absolutely.
All that kind of stuff. It's definitely just as crazy and interesting as those movies are. So even just based off the teaser, which is all we saw, we were just like, a lot of things came at us.
A lot of things came at us really fast. Who's this being directed by? Directed by there's two directors. Gerald Bush, who did some music video, Jay-Z's documentary. He's not done a lot.
Nah.
And let's see who else. So that's probably why you can always tell when it's like a new director when they're talking about the producer. From the producers of these movies.
Exactly. When they say for the producers of it, that means
they've done the same thing. So
they're
these
trying
guys,
some new.
These guys have at least worked together before, at least on
those
some projects.
Two.
So it seemed interesting.
Right.
It seemed interesting. So when it comes to us, Get Out, Black Klansman. I think Black Klansman out of three is probably the better movie, but those are also
Black Klansman's dope. But Spike Lee directed it.
Exactly.
All you do is give Spike Lee some money and you're good to go.
So we'll see how much this person has contributed to those overall tones in this film.
Right.
It seemed kind of Get Out-y.
Right. Exactly. It had definitely had a Get Out feel.
Like
where
if you took Get Out and Us together,
Get us out.
Get us out. Get us out.
Get out, us.
Get out, us. Us.
That's what they said.
Yeah. So, seems interesting. But can't wait to hear more about the project. We'll look forward to a new trailer coming on.
Yeah.
About that.
Speaking of trailers, we also saw the trailer to
The Banker. The Banker. So we finally got around to go seeing the trailer to The Banker, with Samuel Jackson and Anthony Mackie.
Right. It was really dope.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that they took that down, that Apple's just...
They took it down.
But, wait, it had to do with...
Okay, so what they're doing is... So, first of all, I think it's funny that this was the one thing Apple Plus TV had that I was interested in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Even the Good Morning thing was kind of interesting looking.
Which one?
The Good Morning in America, something like that.
Yeah.
But then this joint dropped. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Exactly. Yeah. The morning one was kind of interesting, but I don't think it was enough to like make me want to go to it.
Right.
You know, but this, you know, I would watch this in theaters. You know what I mean? But we can't watch it. Apparently, Apple TV Plus has pulled the movie among allegations due to the main character's son.
Yeah. Apparently, his son got caught up in some crazy sex scandal or something.
Some sex scandal that might have took place during something gross. Yeah, but
man, that's
it took place during, I think, the time frame of the movie.
Right.
And the director and them, they bent the movies to ignore all of that, so they didn't put it in. And so,
but they were still just like, nah. Pull it, I guess.
So I don't know. So one thing I will say, I think people need to understand the difference between a movie like a biopic or a movie that's based off something as opposed to like a documentary.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not every like if it's based off a true story, there's going to be a lot of things that didn't happen exactly the way it happened because it's not a true story, it's a movie. If you want to get the true story, watch a documentary about it. You know what I mean? You know, like on an extreme end, Inglourious Bastards, you know, what just came out? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Right, Django.
You know, well, Django's not based off.
It's not like based off of, but it's got like
it's just like you don't need. I guess it's politics, and I guess Apple's trying to stay out of it. But it's like this was Apple's like best thing they had coming. You know what I mean? And
it sucks.
It sucks because they not only did like nobody in the movie did anything. You know what I mean? Right. And so now they all have to suffer because of something else.
But at the same time, we haven't seen it, so we don't know what the hell's in it.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, it looked good.
Why would they? Yeah, man, it looked really dope. We'll get it at some point.
That's all right. Yeah, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, well, it got shot. There's no way somebody's gonna let Samuel Jackson, Anthony Mackie movie sit on the shelf.
Right, they're gonna put it out at some point.
Yeah. Let's see. Harrison Ford, man, he must be doing some stem cell treatment. Man's doing all kinds of new movies now. He's back at it.
Working.
Man, so he is just been announced to be in a new TV show called The Staircase.
Yep.
A drama series from Annapurna TV based on the 2004 documentary series that Netflix began streaming last year. It focuses on Michael Peterson, the author who was accused of murdering his wife in 2001. He claimed that she had fallen down the stairs in their home, but police investigated her death as a homicide and named him as their lead suspect. Keith, what do you think about this?
Look, every time this is based off of a book, right?
It's based off a true story.
Right. Exactly. It's based off a true story, and it's about like whenever I see anything that has to do with like a writer mystery movie or something, that's lit. Yeah. So it's even better that it's a true story. I feel like exactly. Like I feel like I remembered this when I was like 10 or 11 years old or whatever, being on the news.
It's like, I mean, he was a pretty big, I mean, first of all, I like Harrison Ford playing these roles. I like Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford is the man. Anything you touch does say who else might be in it?
Not yet. The project is being shopped, and we hear there are a few offers running. No, I haven't seen this movie yet, but what this immediately reminds me of, as far as just like him playing like, so I mean, I don't know, for some reason, it's pushed me in the mind of like what lies beneath,
right?
Because there were a couple in that, you know what I mean, right? Am I tripping?
Nah, man, it's like
wife in that movie,
right.
But I mean, I feel
that's what I'm saying. It kind of reminded me of like Gone Girl,
or
something like that. Like which was a fly ass movie. So and they don't make a lot of thriller, psycho thriller sort of things like
domestic psycho thrillers,
And this shit's based off a true story, based off the documentary series that they started streaming. Okay, so it's not based off of.
It is based off a true story.
Right.
The true story happened in 2001. The documentary series happened in 2004 about the true story, and now they're making a movie about it.
Okay,
and,
so it really doesn't have nothing to do with the fucking documentary series then.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway.
But it's called The Staircase, which is hilarious.
Right.
And sick. At the same time, I shouldn't have said hilariously sick.
I was just laughing because that wasn't...
No, you're a sick person. You Star Trek fan?
Yeah, a little bit, man. I got to still see the last 2 that came out. Or last 3 that came out.
I've seen the first 2 that came out. I didn't see the last one that came out.
Yeah, that's that dude right there.
Apparently, yeah, Zachary Quinto. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that dude is dope.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's crazy about this? This movie, I remember almost not happening because they were trying to get Chris Pine and Chris Hemsworth, or Chris Hemsworth back for this movie. You know what I mean?
I thought it was... Wait, was it him or his brother was in it?
I think it's Chris.
Because
he, in the first one, he's Chris Pine's dad. At the very in that very first scene, you know, it's Chris Hemsworth, and then that's his only scene. But since that movie's come out, Chris Hemsworth has been Thor.
Right, it's been a little busy.
So they try to bring him back, but he was asking for the same price as Chris Pine, or Chris Pine was asking for his price, and then it just didn't work out. Like, the budget wasn't working out. They're like, y'all tripping. Right. So a few years later, it looks like they worked it out. The voyages of the Starship Enterprise will continue on. Earlier this week, we learned that Fargo and Legion showrunner Noah Hawley will write and direct the next installment of Star Trek, which stars Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Zoe Saldana, Carl Urban, and Simon Pegg. Are all expected to return. The 4th entry is the rebooted series, which began. So this looks cool. They got the whole gang back together.
Right.
What was that one dude who passed away? Did some dude passed away recently? Who was in these movies?
The young kid?
You got crushed by that car?
Right.
No.
I think I remember
not the one
what
who
you're
just
talking
went, but the one that was like a few years ago.
I think I know what you're talking
about. He was out
about.
in LA and he was at his gate in his car. Something crazy.
Right.
But so I'm sure that slowed down in some plans too. I like Star Trek. You know, Star Trek is true science fiction. You know what I mean? Star Wars is more like science fantasy sci-fi. You know.
Apparently, Tarantino's been developing an R-rated Star Trek.
Yeah, no,
it's crazy.
He was in talks for that. For a while, and recently, when somebody asked him, like, "You still doing that?" He was like, "I'm still thinking about it."
That's crazy. That'd be cool.
That's his 10th film. You know, because he's trying to stick to he's only doing 10.
Right.
You know, so it'd be really cool to have Tarantino's one is separate than this one. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. I've seen a Tarantino Star Trek would be interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's
what would that look like?
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Because Tarantino, first of all, he only does his own work. He never like does somebody else's stuff. But he's a big Star Trek fan. You know, so would be interesting.
Right.
All right, is that all?
The Superman thing.
Superman, yeah. So guys, so do you guys watch the CW? Crisis on Infinite Earths, guys. There's so many. Sorry, I'm trying to. So they have a brand new crossover every single year. The CW shows do a crossover, and this year is going to be their biggest crossover yet.
This is pretty crazy.
So they are bringing in multiple Supermans to the universe. The Brandon Routh Superman from the Superman Returns, the Superman that's already in the CW verse. Mm-hmm. They're bringing Tom Welling back from Smallville as Superman, and they're gonna bring a Batman into it, an older Batman. And this older Batman, I think we talked about it. It is Kevin Conroy, the greatest Batman of all time.
The Batman.
This is looking up because this is the big crossover because this is also Arrow's last season.
Oh, wow.
You know, and Arrow kind of started this whole thing through Smallville. Through Smallville, kind of. But Arrow started this whole thing, and it's become this huge, like, there's like 9 shows now part of this universe. It's crazy. It's like Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Batwoman, Black Lightning, Supergirl. So if you guys are excited for the crossover, will you be checking? Do you watch any of these? Have you ever watched an episode of any of these?
Any of the DC shows on CW?
Yeah.
I was just watching Black Lightning earlier today.
Nice. I heard
I was like,
good.
because I've not watched a lot of those, but I was watching. I was like, this seems okay.
Yeah.
I'm really picky with a lot of the stuff I watch.
It is. Look, man, in CW, I don't think it's really our demographic.
Right, exactly. Especially on the CW. Nothing against the CW or any of the programs.
Not middle school anymore.
Exactly. It's just like, I need to watch something that's like gonna,
make me think.
I need something. Yeah, I need something to challenge my brain a little bit.
Yeah.
I just it's entertaining, but I just know how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And shit like that. But it was dope from what I've seen.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, guys, make sure you guys check that out. What is this, Christopher?
Oh yeah, we're good.
We're good. All right, guys. Well, guys, make sure again if you guys are in town tomorrow night. 7 p.m. or if it's already Friday, then tonight.
Then put your shoes on and come on down uptown.
Hurry up. The tickets are running out.
We want to perform for you guys. We haven't had a chance to do that in a long time. And we want to have a lot of fun, and we want you to come see it. It's going to be cool.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys.
I promise PJ will do that.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just ask.
Yeah.
And then he'll just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm talking to my niece. All right, guys. Well, from where can they find?
Right, guys. You guys can always find me at Plymouth Jones and ScrewUp TV. Keith, where they can find you?
You can find me right here.
You son of bitch.
Got him.
All right, guys. That's all the time we have for you guys today. Until next time, we are out of here. Hey guys, Plymouth Jones here. Thanks for watching our stuff. Thanks for watching our channel. Make sure you follow us on all of our social medias at ScrewUp TV. Make sure you follow our YouTube channel and you click the notification bell. Make sure you click that so you get notified whenever we drop a new web series or sketch or anything, really, anything. And make sure you follow us on Patreon. Patreon.com/ScrewUp TV, where you can help support us and make us grow. Screw up!